We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Here's Brock Holt now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Slow little grounder left side. High hop, and he barehands it. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the stretch. Nope. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Ray over at second. Holt at first with no outs. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 8.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Brewers strand 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eric Lauer is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Here's the pitch.
Baez.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for Game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into Game 2.
Jerko is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The second baseman, David Bodie.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball left up
front. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Sogard is there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Ball 2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Next for Milwaukee, Jed Jerko, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. His matchup numbers with Hendricks comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 2-0 on the way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ray waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 7,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in.
2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Standing in, Manny Pena. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, that's down.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Into the box now, Eric Lauer. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Ray.
Now to the plate, Corey Ray, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Albert Almora.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Hit hard, but foul. One out, nobody on. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set. Here it comes. David Bodie will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Heading out towards shallow right. Ray has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping in, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Braun has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the 1st out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Jerko swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Next count, 2-2.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
To the plate now, Manny Pena. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The count now at 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher, Eric Lauer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1.
The batter, number 9,
So striding in, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Runner at second here with one man out. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
So stepping in, David Bodie, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bouncer up the middle. Holt for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Corey Ray. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Corey Ray.
Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready once again, Keston Hiura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Ray moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Ray is there. 2 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Here's Ryan Braun now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Souza is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Into the box now, Tyrone Taylor. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
1 strike.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Low for ball one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 21.
The next Cub up, Steven Souza. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Down the third baseline. Sogard has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Braun on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Kimbrel is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In there, now the throw. Throw won't get him.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready on 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Braun coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Claudio, 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard on the ground. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base. but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Buell? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ray waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Hope for one. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Alec Mills enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alec Mills.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brock Holt. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Digging in, Keston Hiura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Here it is, the 3-0.
Count 3-1.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Braun.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's outside.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard to the right side.
That ball's fast.
Foul. The 1-1. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Nope. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the runners again are off here. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Rowan Wick takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Brewers lead it 2-0. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, that run in the top of the ninth is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hader has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Hader has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the move is Braun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batter, number 50.
Nico Horner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and it's fouled away. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eric Lauer earned his 5th win of the year. Kyle Hendricks is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.